So he picked up a lot of those champs and a lot of those Virginian champs too. Helped pave the way to have Super 32 become the national tournament it is today.
You saw both Pennsylvania and New Jersey on that list, and both states with an opportunity for another title here between Knox and Seidel. And here we go, 126 pounds in the blue with the red ankle band. Actually, no ankle band, but he'll be right on your scoreboard. It's Anthony Knox, #1 in the country. He's taking on Aaron Seidel. He's in the black and gold Stellar Train singlet, the green ankle band. And this is a Who's Number One rematch from just 2 weeks ago. Knox trailed late, had to get a takedown with 12 seconds left in that one.
Yeah, and because of that, that's why it's one of my most anticipated matchups here in these finals. Did the wrestlers make any adjustments? Seidel, complete period right out on Knox, and Knox, some right hard clubs here to start this bout.
Yeah, absolutely. And Knox, you know, he talked about Seidel before Who's Number One. He said, I know he's going to look for his dump. I know he's going to go to his underhook. And look at this underhook. Knox trying to throw that to the leg, the single, and couldn't get to it. Snap there from Knox. Knox creating a little more motion than maybe he did in their Who's Number One match in this first minute of the bout. Anthony Knox, a 2-time Super 32 champ, a 3-time finalist, now a 4-time finalist, and trying to become a 3-time champ. Seidel was a Super 32 champ last year. These guys were a weight apart. Knox was at 120 and Seidel was at 113. Now it seems like Seidel might be a little bit bigger than Knox. Both these guys already committed. Anthony Knox headed to Cornell next year. Seidel will be at Virginia Tech. And before they finished high school, both with the opportunity to become 4-time state champs. Seidel in Pennsylvania and Knox wanting to become only the 5th 4-time state champ in New Jersey history.
I was talking about it with our colleague Connor Petros earlier today about what makes Knox so good and so special.
And there he is. He's in a high crotch on that left side. We're scrambling. Seidel trying to defend, and they're going to run out of time. And great attack there. And finish your thought, JD. What is it? What makes him so special?
It's just his wrestling technique and positioning. He's not the fastest. He's not the strongest. Obviously, when you're at this level, you are fast and strong. But when you think Knox, you don't think speed, quickness, strength, power. You think good, solid, fundamental wrestling.
Yeah, and he's good in so many different positions. Good in,
yep.
You know, starts with the hand fight, but just positionally, he's good everywhere. And this is a little bit different. It was Knox on bottom in their Who's Number One match first, and now it's Seidel. Let's see if Knox commits to this right. He is really tough on top, but Seidel was able to earn the escape when they met at Who's Number One, and now Seidel going underneath in the second. Seidel to his feet, controls hands, and he's out in 16 seconds. It's 1-0 Aaron Seidel. Seidel trying to move forward. You can sense the familiarity a little bit from that last matchup. And Seidel does a pretty good job of controlling the mat, controlling the center of the mat, which, you know, that underhook kind of puts the impetus on Knox to attack. I haven't seen Seidel really take much of a committed leg attack in the last match or this one, but still it's been Knox who's felt a little bit on the defense.
45.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen more potentially drags from Knox. He likes that drag to a single leg, and again going to that swim to the left leg of Seidel. Now he doubles off. There's the takedown.
Knox, was that Knox pounded on the mat?
I think it was
somebody over here? Okay.
Yeah.
3-1 now. Knox leads, and
he's going to get hit for stalling.
Yeah, first stall call of the match. 15 to go. We'll see if Knox can ride him out. An escape here would be absolutely huge for Aaron Seidel.
Especially with that stall on Knox.
To his feet right away, Seidel. Knox drops down to the leg, 12 to go.
He's got to be careful here. He doesn't get hit for stalling again.
Yeah, he's got to make a real attempt to return with 8 seconds to go, and now he's going to get back on top. 5 left in the period. Seidel turns in. There's that whizzer. Knox still across the midline of the back, and that's going to give him control. So 3-1 and no stall call. How awesome is Super 32, JD? We got a number 1 versus number 3 matchup here in the finals. A who's number 1 rematch, and it's just the first of a few who's number 1 rematches. All right, Seidel he put in some serious work on top in their who's number 1 match. I don't know that he was ever super close to a turn, but wouldn't be surprised to see him work for a turn here on top. Knox looking quad pod, and Seidel in this spiral and a claw.
Now, after a while, you have to weigh your options. What is more likely, a 2-point turn or a takedown?
Yeah, we'll see how long Seidel opts to work for the turn. And Knox staying in pretty solid position here in a base.
Now, if you get Knox hit for stalling quickly here, then you can look for another stall call to tie this up. Which Knox just holding base, he's got to be careful. There it is.
3-2 now. Seidel within a point, and
plenty of time to get another stall.
Yeah, if he continues to ride this way, you can see it. And now Seidel working for an ankle ride, and this is the thing about the way Seidel wrestles. He is somehow able to have a lot of success without really putting himself at any risk.
I also wouldn't be surprised to see Seidel get hit for stalling either. He's really been on the hips a lot. Depends on the referee, you know. Some referees will let that happen. Some don't appreciate the hip riding.
Yeah, I mean, Seidel is no doubt improving his position by putting pressure forward, but he's not working for a turn in any way, shape, or form.
Correct. And now we're getting down to the 30-second mark. It comes decision time. And he keeps looking to his corner.
Yeah, out of bounds. Knox is going to get a restart. He's got a, and now, okay, another point went on the board momentarily, but they took it off. Knox is he's going to need to show a little bit of urgency here on bottom, even though.
I would be pretty shocked if they ding him again in this last 19 seconds to tie it. It would have to be pretty egregious. Not saying it can't happen, but.
Yeah, if you're Knox, you don't want to leave any doubt, though.
For sure.
19 to go.
Seidel is just going to try and pick up a stall or a turn.
Knox,
Knox coming up to his feet and dropping back down.
That's all you got to do, you know? Just do that a couple times, and Seidel looking to return. Seidel was hoping maybe you could catch him in a tilt position there. And it's going to be Anthony Knox, now 3-time Super 32 champ, 4-time finalist. He's fired up.
Hit him with the gun selling.
He did. Those are sweeping the nation.
I know. Not the prettiest win for Knox, but hey, he got